What is going on, guys? We are back with some career mode for you, and this is actually the first time since this, what was it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks without videos that we're actually recording again.
Yeah, so that was due to the winter vacation. You would usually think, all right, guys, they're out of school, they can upload or they can record more. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Dennis here was out of town for most of it, and then he had a buddy over from Frankfurt. So obviously, I couldn't intrude on them there and record. So
So we basically didn't have any time to record at all, and it's a bit I don't know, disappointing for us, especially for us more than you guys, because we just started this channel and this channel is still really young and it started out so well. But already after posting 3 or 4 videos, our subscribers have gone back up to the number where we were when we left, so everything's good and perfect again, and not so perfect here.
Yeah, so obviously 15th place. If we don't do something, we are going to get fired before the winter transfer season. We're hoping we can, but the thing is, if we go on if we can say get 10 points out of 4 games, we're right back up there fighting for the relegation spot. So we obviously it's just a matter of picking up our game and winning something.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit disappointing for us that a lot of our players are injured, especially in the defense. We have Kalas out, who is very good at the right back position, and also Reem, who would play. We changed the formation around a bit.
No, Reem's in there. The guy who's injured is
what is that guy?
Holden is the guy who's out, and he was one of our best players. And unfortunately, Gudetti is also out. So we have decided, because our issue is definitely in the goal scoring department. We're going to switch to a 2-striker formation so we can have both Ngog and Beckford in there. I think that's a smart move on our part.
And we also have enough squad depth to take another striker with, who is not that bad, to be honest. So we're definitely looking forward to this. Now the thing is that we're playing against the league first Reading, so this is definitely not going to be comfortable. This is the points that we need to get now. And we're also going to look to buy some new strikers and maybe a center back in the winter transfer.
Because we still have 5 million, and that obviously is going to have to. Some of that is going to go to buying players at the end of the season, because we have most of our transfers on loan. But
but I think it's already deducted.
Yeah.
So that's great, and that's basically it. And we'll go into the lineup right now.
Alright, guys, we have our lineup. You guys have already seen it. Tierney doesn't usually play, neither does McNaughton, and I don't think
the rest play.
The rest are starting players. We've had Beckford, who obviously comes to do the formation change. Reading last year were a Premier League squad, so they weren't good. They weren't good. They deserve to be relegated, but obviously they do have some characteristics that made them qualified for the Premier League. Here, Pogrebniak used to play in the German division. He was good for a few seasons, but overall he was pretty bad. McCarthy's a decent goalkeeper, and Robson Canoe is pretty fast. And Bridge on the bench. That's funny because he's kind of odd guy.
Okay, so let's start into the game.
Oh my goodness, I have not played Xbox One.
Ball.
Oh wow, no. Oh, don't do that. Get it out of there. Oh boy.
Jesus. It's still not.
That's when Rocheshaw's Western weird music comes on.
Yeah, but dude.
Boy.
We didn't even clear the ball.
Yeah, I know.
We're already acting like it's cleared.
Yeah. What is that guy doing sliding? Oh. And we're down 1-0. That is not good. Not the way we want to be starting this off. Why is Gnabry on the right?
Because he's
or
on
left.
the right.
And there's Ngog at the goal. Good cross from Beckford, and Ngog finally got his positioning right. Both him and Beckford have been really off on that all game, but that draws us level.
Generally been awful the whole season.
Well, both of them. Ngog had a good stretch. Beckford was good in the beginning, but
that was shit defending.
Yeah,
there were 2 defenders and they were nowhere.
Yeah, so Ngog gets a free header in the box, and that ties it up. Hopefully we can score another one. Is that halftime?
Yep.
Alright guys, that's halftime. 1-1. Kind of frustrating because Reading really only had one chance. So we're going to switch their positions. And we're just hoping we can try and take the lead in the second half, get that win, be a really good one against the first place team. So yeah, let's hope we can get a goal.
Oh,
my goodness. Oh yes!
Andalusi or whatever his name is.
The substitute.
Oh my god. He actually scored.
He definitely pays back our trust in subbing him on. That was really...
Oh my god.
Beckford gets off the
basically
cross.
like no chance to win that, and he somehow manages to win that.
Yeah, him proving to us he could be playing more, and that headers are still OP on FIFA on Xbox One.
That's nothing new.
All right, luckily, yes, and that is the win.
We win against the first team of our league, Reading.
Yeah, so that is
surprisingly.
Yeah, Reading. That's a really crucial win, and that's also great for our players' morale, our morale. So hopefully we can carry that positive boost in the next games and continue, or at least go on a winning streak of a few games. It would be nice. Alright, we're going to see the table here in a second. We didn't show you that, guys. So, we're currently at 13th.
Which is still shit.
Which is still not good, as my comrade just informed me. But Leicester is obviously going to be above that, I think. Because this season, they're playing really well. I think they're looking to get promoted. I don't know a ton of their play. I probably will when I see it. But so this would be a nice game to win as well.
If we win against the first, we can also win against them.
Yeah.
So that's what we just have to be telling ourselves, and we just have to stop defending like shit.
We always concede goals where if one of us had just made a better tackle, it would have been completely different. So we come up to our lineup. Coming up,
yes.
Leicester. So Nugent, Dyer is
God.
pacey. Knockert is also he's one of the better players. Konchesky, know him from his Fulham.
is really good.
Schmeichel, yeah, he used to be the Manchester. What was it, Chelsea? I think it was Manchester before Van der Sar. And so we come up against a team with a lot of veterans. So they're gonna have some experience, but unfortunately that doesn't count on.
So
FIFA.
our lineup, we didn't change anything around. Just that Gnabry's gonna be on the right, because he played a lot better there in the second half than in the first.
Yeah.
Lee has still kind of been the huge flop this season. He's supposed to be the guy carrying our team, but he's basically just losing balls in the midfield. The only thing he does decently is work into the defensive. Offensively, he's absolute shit. So yeah, we're gonna start into this game, and we hope we can get the best out of it.
Oh, good ball in the back. No, it's Gnabry. He has the shot, and it is a goal.
Ice cold, ice cold.
Yeah, we capitalized on our first. Well, second decent chance, and his cell phone starts ringing.
And I'm not gonna.
And he decides not to answer.
All right, so we just criticized him. You're probably not gonna have heard it because I edited it out, but still, we just criticized Gnabry, and then he smashes one into the long. Our efficiency has been pretty good in the first two games. Like this
so obviously,
as well.
even if we don't win this game, it's a definite pickup from our games that you guys will have seen in the previous episode or two, or 3 or 4. Coming up. Yeah.
Cross it anyhow. It's our best goal.
Oh, it's in, God! Yes! Good cross. Great header.
Lead, perfect timing, and we're gonna celebrate that with a Sturridge.
Yeah.
It looks so shit. Like Sturridge does it way more like abruptly and changing it.
Yeah,
and this is like just like.
But yeah, good throw in.
I skipped it.
It was a well-timed throw in. You guys can go back if you want to see it. Well-timed throw in, and then the guy. Had a good ball control, and then decided, let's go for that nice cross, and
that would have been good.
Just trying for the ball in the Beckford. He is through.
Good cross again, and another.
Who was it?
You.
Yeah, but which guy? Was it Meyer?
I think it was Spearing. Spearing or Meyer.
I think it was Meyer. If it was Meyer, that was the shortest guy on the field. Just scored a header on them.
I think it's Meyer.
Let's see this.
In the second replay, we're gonna see the name.
That was Meyer.
That's ridiculous.
That's Meyer, the smallest guy on the field.
No.
Scoring a head. Yeah, smallest guy on the field, getting a head on it.
And it's our second header. And before that's Meyer. And before the first couple of games, we only scored headers. I remembered we would score 2 goals in the first 2 games, and both would be headers.
Yeah, but obviously, I don't really care how we score our goals at this point, as long as goals.
I like header goals because they're different than always just pacing through.
Yeah, but
So, and we're at halftime, and we're up 3-0 with like 3 really quick strikes. In the last, what was it? I think like last 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah. So Leicester, we have been dominating. Leicester hasn't really had that much of a chance.
They've been playing shit. They haven't had one good chance.
Yeah, and
except that Lonergan. God.
Yeah, that was just except an individual error on our goalkeeper's part. So we can obviously live with that.
So we're
I'm
up,
making an overlapping run.
If we mess this up, then we're gonna burn FIFA.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
go inside.
Because we're not gonna do that. Listen, and
you expect our best player to be a bit more
the guy who does
everything.
everything.
Oh no, I missed that tackle.
No, that's just ice cold.
Oh, yeah.
That was their first 100% chance.
That was the goal I was talking about, but unless
we better not start doing that. Whoa, the shit.
All the way over to Lee. Wasting time, and
Lee
back! Scoring another goal. 2 goals, 2 games. This guy definitely has the best quota of any of our. He is the best quota of any of our players.
And that was identical, just from the other side this time.
Yeah,
and Lee's getting an assist, so that's nice.
Yeah, after
what the hell is wrong with him? He's like 174.
He's a pretty small guy.
The nice thing is he has 79 jumping, and jumping is so important. Like, there's players who are 2 meters, like 2'3". I don't know how many feet.
AKA crouch.
How many?
That's feet? Like, I don't know, 6 foot.
Yes.
Maybe that's almost 7 foot, not quite.
Yeah, so
like 6'10", maybe, I don't know.
And they just have like 30 jumping, and then they cannot manage to get anywhere.
Go run out of lazy. Run.
Come on, you have power. You're motivated. And now steal the ball. Actually controls the ball. Second game after starting back, and his second win, 6 points out of 2 games, and against 2 strong opponents.
So obviously the manager's looking at this and like, all right, they're winning games again, and even
the manager.
The board will definitely look at this and like, all right, the manager's winning games again.
Mayor,
and they're not gonna
picking up a 9.4.
He scored a goal.
Scored a goal, and then the assists coming from Mayor twice, Beckford and Lee. So that's really nice.
Yeah, Odluzzi and Gnabry. So that's a great game.
Worst rating 6.4. This is definitely a great game for us, and we're gonna continue on. Finally, it's looking a bit upward at least. This should really get us back up into that fight for the promotion. We'll see.
So we see.
We're at 11.
We're at 11.
Not quite yet, but that's only 5 points. Yeah. 5
unfortunately,
points.
We're 3 points behind. So even with a win, we're not guaranteed to move up a spot. But as you can see, we're right below that group of teams that are fighting for it.
2 more wins, and let's see how long he's out. 4 weeks for Spearing.
Oh,
it just continues, but hey. At least we have Kamara.
And it's not as if we're playing all these guys on low fitness. You see the guys before every game. We have them on almost full fitness, so that shouldn't be such an issue. But
okay, here comes Lee. He says he doesn't know where all the speculation comes from, and he says he hasn't spoken to anyone in the press. I'm working hard to feel more settled, and the guys have been great. The fans seem to like me, so there are no real excuses for me not to eventually feel at home here. But no, it's not easy. So basically what this builds up to is that at one point he's going to put in a transfer request, which I guess isn't too bad because he hasn't been playing great, and he's like our most expensive player, and you can always get better players now.
Yeah.
We should have Kamara.
Spearing with the weird looking face. I don't know. Looks a bit like Matt HD Gamer there. Who do we have?
How does that look like that?
The face, not to forget the hair and like the balding thing. Eagle. Whoa, Eagles.
How old is he?
He's like 20.
That's alright. That's better than Hall. Alright, guys, so we're back.
Coming in here at the middle of our lineup. You guys missed it, but we didn't change anything besides putting Kamara in.
For the injured Spearing, and nobody has returned yet anyway, so hey, can't really change much apart from that. But Holden should be back the soonest, and then Guidetti and Callas following that up.
Yeah, and Doncaster, where were they on the table?
23rd.
23rd. So this unlike the other 2 games is a must-win situation. Macheda, he is, I believe, on loan from
no, that can't be.
I don't know. Is that the same Macheda that played for Manchester United?
That's the guy from Manchester United. And what's his first name? Because if it starts with F, then it is him.
Yeah, because so write that in the comment section. We're confused about that, so just tell us.
Leave us that, and now we have to get another 3 points.
Yeah, we obviously.
Oh yes, it's not raining.
Oh no, we need to.
some reason he wins so many headers.
Oh, and the second shot is the goal.
And it's 1-0. Yes.
Great shot from Ngog there. Goalie only just managed to turn against the post.
Yeah, he caught him off guard. He was going in the other direction, perfectly spinning it into the long corner. But hey, got his hand on it. Lovely shot though.
Lovely shot, yeah. And then
Mayer's
great poaching abilities from Mayer.
And he's
gonna
finish this game with his goal and take him off for that.
So he might not be too happy about that. And
should we play Eagles there?
Not a Cam. McNaughton has a shot.
Naughty. Oh, McNaughton feeling naughty.
Yeah, taking a really beastly shot with his left foot, which I do not believe is a stronger foot.
The cross is good again. Eagles bringing them in. McNaughton getting not on it, but we win our third game in a row.
Yeah,
and we are starting to slowly get into the position we want to be in. First half not so good. Second half perfect.
Yeah, so Tim Ream picking up man of the match. Really did play really well. I'm liking how they're choosing guys who really play well and don't just score the goals. So
we got the goals from Mayer and
do they give the assist? Do they give the assist to? No, they don't give it. Even though it really was all Ngog that goal, but
hey, we'll take the 1-0 against Doncaster after winning 4-1 against Leicester City, which was kind of weird because they were the better team. But anyway, we win and we move on into the end of the episode. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that. I follow how much we play.
All right. Oh, and
they want to mention their satisfaction.
Yeah, so that means the board is happy with us, and we are no longer in danger of getting fired.
Well, the board has really been good to us because when we were playing bad, they didn't say anything, and as soon as we're playing halfway decent, they're giving us flowers. So here. We can see that we still didn't move up because everybody... Well, no, now it's only 1 point difference to jump up to the 8th spot and only 3 points down to the 6th.
Yeah, so that obviously, with one win, technically speaking, we could be back up at 6. So that is a great way...
That's basically a perfect way to end this episode as well.
Yeah.
It's only 8 points to enter the direct promotion. So really, this is not a big gap between the teams. But that's that from this episode. We hope you liked it. And yeah, we'll see you next time when we continue our Bolton career mode. Bye.
See ya.